Welcome back inside of the Invista Center. If this is the same game as we're going to get as yesterday, then buckle up. We're in for a good one. Toros had a 3-1 lead yesterday before Kingston didn't back down and scored 2 to tie things up, but a late goal by McCaslin put the Toros up on top. Now they're looking to leave the hometown of NHL great Doug Gilmour with 4 points. Back in his own end is Goff from his own zone. Chipping her away at center. First opportunity here is Zane Dwyer. Dumps it deep into the right corner. We're going to have Kalen in goal for Kingston. At the other end, Parker Shaw gets the job between the pipes here for the Toros. Jackman puts that behind the net for an opportunity to try and fire that around. Kept in by Zane Dwyer again, bouncing one to the net. There's the first save for Kalen and covers it up. Face off again, off to the left there of the Kingston goal. I believe this could be the final game for the Adam AAAs before they go away. Next weekend they have a tournament on their schedule up in Hamilton. So hopefully they can come away with another victory here and keep things on the right track going into their tournament. And it's a 2-on-1 the other way, led in by Boys with a pass to the other side and couldn't convert on the right end. Trying to get it away from center. That's Cooper McCaslin, the one who scored the game winner last night. This one he'll bring in. Take it around the defender. Take it deep behind the goal. McCaslin will drop it off there for Adam Baker now. Baker does the job to spin around the defender and put it deep. And behind the net it goes there for Luke Boys. Boys also had a nice assist there last night. He put one right under the tape of Owen Dobbs before the end of the first period. That put the Toros up 2-1 at that point in time. Taken aside there and fired deep by Roat behind the goal. Toros pick it up in their own end, and it'll be an opportunity now for McCaslin to get it away. Picked up here by Rose. Rose with some nice moves, gets around the defender. And now he gets tripped up. Here comes the first penalty of the game as it gets touched up there by Dobbs. The penalty going on the clock goes to Adam Cadicolo, 2 minutes for tripping. So, 2:14 into the game. Kingston go to the power play. Leach a shot. That tried to get tipped out in front. Gets picked up behind the goal, right out in front. Taken aside there by the Toros at the last second. Trying to find it there on the other wall. Kick it away there. Opportunity to skate away with it now is Blake DeBow. DeBow shot in on that. Easy corral there by Draw right off to the left of the goal. Legacy tries to chip it behind the net. Opportunity now to skate away with Duggan. He backhands it to the other side. Catching up to it on the other end as they try and get it in is Nolan Lee. Lee from his own zone wraps it around. That'll get cut off on the left wall. Trying to shoot it to the net. He gets pressured on and the Toros take it away. Leading it up out of his own end is Keaton Legacy, trying to start this in the zone. Trying to get around 3 players, and that player, Duggan, was able to hold him up. Rose from his own end tries to start this. Rose gets around one defender. Now gets to cut it through the zone. Went up there with Shaw, dropped it off the shot, and there's Parker Shaw this time. The goaltender for the Toros catching that one and freezing it up. Faceoff gets one back to the line. A shot to the net. Tipped by his own defenseman. As that went wide, Dwyer got a piece of it and almost deflected it into his own net. And now Kingston still on that puck here. Junior Gaels trying to get on the board first. They have 35 seconds left to go on the tripping call to Kidikalo. Hard around the boards. Captain here by Butchno. Or Richie, sorry. Groenwegen. Groenwegen with a wraparound. That's not going to get jammed in front as the net came off the boards. Face off deep. One there by Roat. Throwing it to the front of the net. Can't get it through the skates of the Toros. And Dwyer takes it back in his own end. Hard off the glass. Not out. Nice play there by Butchno. Kept it in. Fires it deep there for Erskine. Coming around the other side. Kept in by Butchno. Shot to the net. Tipped. Trying to find it there at the front was Erskine. Taking the side there by the Toros and out. Coming away now is Jackman. Ethan Jackman. Tape to tape for Arda. Over his stick. Back up they come. Let in by Roat. Roat getting in there with Erskine. Chips it deep in behind the net. Toros picking it up there behind their own goal. It's going to be Alvarez to try and get it up there for Baker. He chips it up. And they go up the other way now with Keaton Arda with a pass there for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs trying to get around the defender for the opportunity. It was knocked off his stick before it could split the D. And then he got tripped up a little bit. No penalty on the call. Baker doing the job down low. Slapped around the left side here for the Kingston Junior Gaels to try and get that puck out. That was Erskine doing the battle. Kept in by Dobbs. Quick one time. Fanned on there by Baker as he couldn't shoot it. Kingston steal it away. Send that down the ice. And it's going to miss Shaw in the goal and go down for icing. We have less than 5 minutes left to go here in period number one. Still nothing between these two clubs. Legacy trying to cut it right to the front of the net. And lost control of it, but he'll pick up his own rebound and try and drop it back to the line. The intended pass was broken up, but McCaslin steals it back. McCaslin walking in. Shot! That goes high and wide over the mark. And Kingston get the opportunity to try and clear it away with Rose. Rose got stripped of the puck, though, by Blake DeBow. DeBow spinning off the check. Tried to get it away from Rose there again. He had some help there to keep it in by Ethan Sterling, but we're going to get a whistle and we're going to get a head contact penalty. Blake DeBow is the one that goes to the box. 2 minutes for head contact. Richie chasing after the puck there in his own end. Richie sees the pressure on, moves it over there to the other side to try and trip it past Brandt on the other side. They go for the lead pass. That is going to try and get picked up here by Groenewegen. Groenewegen goes into the corner. He gets taken off the boards there by Nolan Lee behind the net. Trying to wrap this one around from the side. Groenewegen rebound. That goes wide of the goal. Toros trying to take it away on the other side. Comes free at center. Nice play. Right in over the line. Shot. Kicked out by the right pad of Parker Shaw. Into the corner for Smith. Smith overskated the puck. Turned it over. Toros hard down the ice there. And down into the corner. Skating it out of his own end. Sees the pressure there by Adam Baker. So they get around him. That hits the Toros bench and hit one of the players. So we'll get a whistle. Fake face off outside the Toros line. Big win by Arda and Baker gets away. Sets up Keaton Arda shorthanded. He's got a defender to beat, but he gets taken down before he could cut to the net. Knocked down by Ricardo Alvarez here at center. Brought in now by Butchno, who's going to show some speed. Drops it for Erskine. Erskine from the side of the net tried to bank it in. Shaw got a stick on it, deflected it away into the corner. From behind the net it goes. Walking out, on his own, backhand, right pad save, loose puck out of front, and they score right in front of the net. And it looks like Erskine, who got the last touch on that, either that or his Roat out in front of the net, but either way, Kingston, just like yesterday, score on a power play that opens up the scoring to make it 1-0. Some nice moves there by Kadiklo to try and go into the corner. Eludes the checker. Legacy and Kadiklo digging at it. Legacy gets it free for Adam Kadiklo, but he couldn't set it up in front. Kingston get the opportunity to clear it away up through center with a pass for Rose. Rose is skating away with it into the Toros end. Big collision. DeBow tries to get it out of his own end. Turned over there at center. DeBow still trying to get away. Can't do it. Rose taken away. Legacy couldn't go with the puck though. Blake DeBow from his own end. Uses the boards up there for Keaton Legacy, who gets bugged there by Rose on the other side. Chip back in behind the net there. It'll be Zane Dwyer retrieving it. Coming around the other side now for Blake DeBow. DeBow coming up the other way with a pass. Legacy just hopped over the blade of a stick. Back up the other way. It'll be Dwyer from his own end. Zane Dwyer sees that stretch pass through center. Went over the stick there of Keaton Legacy yet again. And Kingston come back into the zone now with numbers of shot. Gets blocked there on the way through by Alvarez. He gets it back again though. Shot to the net. Skipping in wide. From behind the goal, Smith trying to win the battle. They try and jam it out of front, and the Toros take it away with Kadiklo. Chip back in behind the net there for Alvarez to retrieve it. Ricardo Alvarez hard off the glass to try and get it out of his own end. And that's Legacy trying to get to the front of the net. Takes it behind the goal, taken off his feet with no penalty behind the net. Opportunity to go away into the zone, kept in here from the line. Sent back in behind the Kingston net as they scoop that up. A lead pass for Cooper McCaslin gets fired right back in. Pass Goff into the corner. Goff from his own end, can't get it out. Here comes the opportunity. Shot for Baker, blocked on the way through. Dobbs backhand, just wide of the net. Coming around the other side, Cooper McCaslin keeps it in just there at the line. Another opportunity to clear. Another keep in there by McCaslin. Fired into the corner past Dobbs. Dobbs trying to win the battle along with Luke Boys in the corner. Kingston just trying to cover it up to get a whistle, but the Toros are able to squirt it free. To the other side, McCaslin can't hold it in. 2-on-1 the other way, but they're going to get beaten by the buzzer. But they do take a 1-0 lead on a power play goal there in the first period. Ardow to take the opening draw versus Roat to start period number 2. In over the line comes Finn trying to take the shot to the front of the net. Finn fires it behind the goal. Kingston are going to pick that up there on the wall from the face-off circle. Turned over there to the Toros as they try and get it out. Roat. Backhand shot. Easy stop there for Shaw. Chipped around the boards. Trying to get it past Colson here at center. Colson hard around the boards to try and find it there for Finn, who brings it in. Finn trying to set it up there on the other side. It's a big opportunity here for Finn to drop it off for Roat, but the backhand is steered off into the corner there by Parker Shaw and cleared out down the ice. And it goes for icing, coming back into the Toros end. Face-off will be off to the left of the Toros end. They're going to take it behind the goal with Finn to try and get away from Alvarez. Legacy steals it away. Keaton Legacy tries to wrap it around the boards. Gets kept in by Duggan, who sends one to the front of the net and scooped up there in the corner there by Finn. Trying to get it around the defender to chip it out of his own end. Not going to happen. And we get a whistle there as we get a tripping call. Face-off will be off to the left. Dobbich tried to keep it in. Nice play there from the line by Leach, but going away now is Blake DeBow trying to get in the zone. DeBow on the backhand, puts it deep behind the net. That is Duggan behind the goal trying to take it away from Keaton Legacy. Wrapped around the other side. Away comes Kingston out of their own end with a pass here for Dobbich. Dobbich tried to get it over there to the other side. Chipped in. An opportunity to go after the puck there was Rose. Has it taken away from him. Nice move to get around Duggan. Now has it there at the line and dumps it in. That hit Duggan on the way through and went into the corner, so he'll retrieve the puck. Nice play to cut that off. Right pad save there by Kalen, who kicked it out. Back up the other way. They're sticking right to Dobbich with a nice play. Trying to take it away now is Keaton Legacy. Hard shot. Blocker stop there. Stood up to make the save there by Kalen. Around the boards it goes. An opportunity to move it out. They're looking for Dobbich on the other side. He'll pick it up. Dobbich taking off his stick. Back up the other way. Trying to go after it here, but it's going to roll right into Kalen for an easy save. Face off now off to the right of Kalen. One there by Kingston. Dobbich try to get it out of his own end. That's Goff. Goff with a lead pass over here for Finn. Trying to take the shot to the front of the net. That was a pass up for Roat. Quick shot. Nice block at the front. I don't think it hit to the net. Roat trying to get it away, and he will. Roat has a man sitting at the side of the net trying to chip it in, and it just went wide. Back to the line now for Goff. Goff a shot. Caught there by Shaw in the crest area. Face-off will be off to the left now of Shaw. Quick shot from the line. Nice block there by Dobbs. Trying to pick it up there in the corner now is Erskine. Erskine has Roat out of front, but he'll try and set it to the other side. Toros are going to take it away now. And away comes Arda. Backhands it deep back in behind the net. Kills more time on the penalty. From behind their own net, they try and move it away. It'll be a lead pass. It'll get scooped up here by Dobbich trying to get through. And he did get through, but forgot the most important thing. Didn't have the puck with him on that play. Jackman trying to get through to the net. Over here to the other side to be scooped up here by Ethan Sterling. Sterling sees the pressure on. Hard off the boards it goes. Trying to catch up to that rolling puck now is Keaton Arda. Picked up here by Jackman. Ethan Jackman trying to send one to the net, taking off his stick. And now trying to come up the other way with three coming in over the line. Smith is going to the front of the goal, but it'll be a long shot sent to the net. Blocked there by the Toros with ease as they try and get it out, but it gets kept in again from the line. Chip back in behind the net there with Smith trying to get it. Toros steal it away with a lead pass now for Ethan Jackman, who finds Arda. Can't get through. Leach from his own end trying to flare it around. Jackman knocks it down. Jackman down low for Arda. Out of front as Riley Brandt couldn't convert there. Brandt will pick it up again. Riley Brandt trying to get through to the front of the net. And we're going to get a penalty. And this one will come to Kingston. It is going to be a 2-minute head contact penalty going to Duggan. So Arda will take it from behind the net. Kingston get the puck though to start things off. Riley Brandt was able to poke him away from him. Opportunity back to the line there for McCaslin over his stick from the line. McCaslin's got to hurry after the loose puck here in his own end. Getting away from Smith and starts it out. Cooper McCaslin with a stretch pass there. Scooped up by Keaton Arda, who brings it in. Arda with a shot. Kicked away with ease there by Kalen. Around here now for Smith. Smith trying to chip it out. Riley Brandt gets it on the other side. McCaslin with some room. Trying to find it over there to the other side. Knocked down there by Ethan Jackman. Jackman over there for Arda. Arda walks it out. Looking to take the shot. Sends one to the front of the net instead. Jackman takes it. That gets blocked. Brandt trying to fight it there. Stopped there at the front there by Kalen. Jackman gets it. Back to the line for McCaslin. To the other side now for Arda. Keaton Arda walking it out. Sets it up. Jackman scores! Ethan Jackman with a nice play to snap that over. Some nice tic-tac-toe passing there by the Toros on the power play. Gets finished by Jackman, and it's a 1-1 game.
Let out the beast, feel the power increase. I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast, feel the power increase. Come on, I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast. Ready? Let's go. Ready.
Legacy. Picked up here on the other end, scooped up there by the Toros on their zone, picked up now by Adam Kadiklo, and it's offside. A face-off that's outside the line, wrapped around the boards there by Dobbich down the ice. No one leave from his own end. Drops it back there to the line for Hudson Bishop, who'll control it. Bishop hard around the boards there for Blake DeBro. As he goes for that lead pass, it gets knocked down on the way through there by Colson. Hudson Bishop going back in his own end. Saw the pressure on him, tries to keep it there in his own zone to try and get it there for Cadiclo on the other side. It's still loose, trying to dig it free from some feed area. Toros take it away now with Keaton Legacy. Legacy trying to get around Colson. Brings it in over the line. Looks to send one to the front of the net, stolen aside, and now Colson tries to fire it around. Back to the line for Hudson Bishop. He does his job to keep it in, but a shot on the way through got blocked, but a nice play by Blake DeBow. Sets up Legacy with a shot, and he scores! Keaton Legacy from a bad angle is able to find it through the screen to get it past Kalen to make it 2-1 Toros.
Let out the beast, feel the power increase. I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast, feel the power increase. Come on, I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast.
Face off here at center. One there by the Toros. Looking for that stretch pass there for Dobbs. Knocked down there by Roat. Roat's got a man going to the front of the goal. Shot! Stopped and went over the stick there at the side. Toros trying to chip that puck out through center, and it'll be Luke Boyce trying to get around the defender. Flipped out at center. Knocked down here by Alvarez. Alvarez using the other side to try and find a lane there for Luke Boyce over his stick on the other side. From behind the net, Baker's going to put pressure on his man to try and get it. It'll be moved to the other side and scooped up here by Ricardo Alvarez. Off the boards there for Adam Baker to try and bring it in. Baker breaks on, sets it back to the line. Looks for a shot to the front of the net. From behind the goal, they try and stick to their man, wrapped around the other side. Trying to keep it in there with Zane Dwyer. Owen Dobbs tried to stick to his man. Nice cut off there by Boyce. Boyce trying to take the shot. Instead, drops it down low at the front. Baker's pass was out of the reach. Scooped up by the junior Gaels, trying to get it out. Not going to happen. Kept in there by Owen Dobbs. Over there to the other side now. Leach with a lead pass for Finn. And now that went over the stick of Roat. Right onto the tape of Erskine. Erskine had it knocked away at him at the last second, and the Toros trying to bring it in and get around that defender. Jackman as well, trying to help out Riley Brandt. We're going to get a penalty, and it looks like it's going to go to Kingston here as they touch it up. Face-off off to the left of the goal. One there by the Toros, McCaslin. Over there for Jackman. Tried to get it back to McCaslin. Broken up there by Kingston the other way. Smith trying to get it there on the other side. Kept in there. Now scooped up there by McCaslin, going in with the zone. Picked up there by Legacy. Legacy drops it back to the line for McCaslin. McCaslin there for Arda. Arda, shot. Stop. Loose puck in the front. Chip wide by Legacy. Legacy gets it back. Shot. Stop there by Kalen. Rebound out of front is going to go wide. Legacy gets it again. Cutting around the defender. Drops it back there in the zone. Brandt. Down low for Arda. Keaton Arda getting away from the defender. Now shot, scores! Keaton Arda beats Kalen to the blocker side. Back-to-back power play goals give the Toros a 3-1 lead.
Let out the beast, feel the power increase. I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast, feel the power increase. Come on, I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast.
Face off here from center, one there by Kingston. Trying to pick it up there as McCaslin can't get it in. Over the line, and it's offside. Face off here from center. Scooped up by Baker, trying to bring it in. Baker's not going to get around the defender, who takes it back in behind the net. Dobbich from his own end with a stretch pass that goes to Rose to try and get through the defender. He's going to get held up there, and it goes in offside. The face-off trying to get to it there was Baker to go off on a break. The other side, Luke Boyce. Shot gets blocked on the way through. Blocked there by Leach. Chips it behind the net where Owen Dobbs is awaiting it. Dobbs is doing the job down low to try and get it free. He gets it there to try and chip it into the zone. Nice play to try and keep it in. Taken aside there by Kingston into the line. They've got a man going to the front of the goal. It's Finn and Erskine. Erskine shot. Fires it wide of the net. Coming around the boards on the other side. Toros coming up with it. In over the line is Adam Baker without Luke Boyes. Baker breaks on. Drops it over there for Boyes. Luke Boyes tried to get around Erskine. Kept in by Nolan Lee with a bouncer wide of the net. Around the boards now for Finn. Finn gets it for Roat, who trumps it deep in behind the net. Under 5 minutes left to go here in period number 2. That's been controlled by the Toros. Trying to skate this one away through center. Toros with goals by Jackman, Legacy, and Arda. Here in the second period, that has given them the 3-1 lead. They had this lead yesterday, though, and Kingston didn't give up. They came back to tie it up. This one is going to be a high stick. Face-off gets one there. Goff turns it over there to Alvarez, trying to find a lane to move it over there to the other side. Ricardo Alvarez now for Adam Cadicolo for Legacy, who couldn't bring it in, but that's Alvarez who's going to help him out. Legacy tries to bring it over there to the other side with a nice pass. DeBow tries to score! Blake DeBow with a shot that's able to beat his screen. Kalen and the Toros are at 4-1.
Let out the beast, feel the power increase. I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast, feel the power increase. Come on, I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast. Ready?
Toros now have increased it to a 4-1 lead. Lead pass to bring it in there is Keaton Arda. Trying to get it around the defender against Riley Brandt. And there's a backhand that gets knocked down. Dwyer with a turnover. Shot to the front of the net. Stopped there with the right pad of Parker Shaw. From behind the net, the Toros will take that away. Looking for the lead pass. It's going to be brought in here by Keaton Arda, but he's going to get stopped there at the line by Goff. Dubbage trying to get the puck there in the zone. Sends one to the front of the net. Taken aside there by the Toros, and they'll start it in over the line. Led in by Jackman along with Arda. Jackman takes a shot. And this one, Kalen's going to catch and drop it off. Face off again off to the right now of Kalen. Baker trying to win the battle down low. Baker trying to set this up on the other side. Turned over. Opportunity back to the line for Ethan Sterling that goes wide of the net. Dobbs is going to be there on the board though. Owen Dobbs trying to get it from behind the net. Taken aside there by Kingston as they started up with a lead pass. Now out of the reach of Finn. In comes Roat now. Roat puts it in behind the Toros net. It'll be behind the goal where the Toros steal it away and try and get that pass up for Baker. That gets broken up but thrown to the net. As an easy save for Shaw as he covers it up. 1:46 remains here in period number 2. Toros fire that one hard off the glass. It gets kept in by Colson. And over here to the other side to be scooped up here. Thrown to the front of the net, going for the tip. It didn't make it through. From the side, they try and jam it, but Groenewegen couldn't get his stick on it at the side. But Groenewegen will get that again. Groenewegen from behind the goal to try and set it up in front. Taken away from him. Toros will come away with the puck and try and get it out. Smith a shot. Tried to go 5-0, couldn't do it. Smith gets it back, sends it up in front, and Shaw was aware of that and covered it up before somebody in a gold sweater could sweep that in. Face off again off to the right of the Toros zone. Parker Shaw. Opportunity to move that puck through center over the stick of Arda, but Brandt was there to back him up. Riley Brandt trying to bring it in, but Arda was way offside. Now they're good to go, and it gets dumped deep into the Kingston corner. From behind the net, they try and fire it around. It's going to be fired and past Nolan Lee, who's got to race after the puck here in his own end. Nolan Lee from behind his own goal, getting it over there to the other side. Trying to chip it up there for Keaton Arda. Arda and Jackman are trying to bring it in. Jackman takes the pass, trying to get away from the defender. Fired around the boards, kept in by Hudson Bishop. Bishop down low for Arda. Looking at him front for a pass. Keaton Arda spins away from the defender. Sets it up in front there for Bishop over his stick. Back up the other way. Nice play there by Nolan Lee, who comes back on defense and played him well. Toros get it in. Here comes an opportunity for Keaton Arda to walk in alone, but he's going to get beaten by the buzzer before he could get that great opportunity off. But Toros did bury 4 great opportunities, and 2 of them came on the power play for a 4-1 lead to go to the third. Ready to kick off the third period now. Boys takes the opening draw, got it up there and was able to win the ball draw for Baker. Baker's shot is kicked off into the corner to start the third period by Kalen. Chipped up into the boards there in the zone. Nice play by Ricardo Alvarez. He'll keep that one in as well. In behind the net there for Baker to try and win the battle behind the net. On the backhand, can't get it out past Alvarez, sends one to the net. That gets tipped wide. Dobbs from behind the goal. Goff tried to get it out. Alvarez shot. That goes in wide of the Kingston net. Then the attempted clear out hit the back of the goal. Now they get the opportunity to clear it out correctly. And up through center. Knocked down by Alvarez on the returning shot into the zone. Junior Gaels lead that puck up through center over the stick of Erskine into the Toros end. Zane Dwyer gets pressured on there by Roat, so he fires it to the other side and looks for a lane for Alvarez. Through center. That is Groenhagen. Groenewegen turned it over there in the zone for Zane Dwyer. Nice play by Dwyer, trying to get away to get the shot. Couldn't do it. Now Baker gets the shot. Nice block on the way through. Adam Baker from behind the net. He had a couple of opportunities yesterday in the last minute to bury his first of the game, but wasn't able to put it into the open net. After a couple of opportunities out in front, one of them hit the side of the net. Groenewegen tried to get it in the zone. Here it comes to the front of the net for Smith. Smith with a nice play to get it around the defender for Groenewegen. And Groenewegen puts it in behind the net there for Smith. From behind the goal, it'll be Dwyer behind the net now for Alvarez. Legacy from his own end will start this out. Keaton Legacy. He's got a goal in the game. This one he's going to hand off for Adam Cadiclo to try and send one to the net. Gets taken off his stick, but in comes Blake DeBow. DeBow, shot. That doesn't make it through. Front of the net now, Legacy. Shot. Nice catch there. A big save there by Kalen. One of his biggest of the games, and keeps us at 4-1. Face off to the right of the goal. Legacy wins it. Shot right off the draw, and Kalen was up against the post to make that save. Kingston get the opportunity to clear. McCaslin can't hold it in on the other side. It's a race there to that puck in the corner, and Kingston are going to win the race. Set it front, trying to jam it in from the side, but it was in the feet there, and he couldn't shoot it. That was a great opportunity for Dobbits that got taken away. Hard out the boards, trying to get it into the Kingston end. They look for that stretch pass. Nice play to read it over here on the other side. Dumped in. Rose is going to chase after the puck here in the zone, but McCaslin is going to fire it around, trying to keep it in there, but dug in and couldn't do it. Keaton Legacy. Hard shot. That skips in wide, hits the back of the net. Legacy will take it back again. Keaton Legacy spinning away from the defender. Now he gets taken into the boards on the other side. That went past Nolan Lee and out. From their own end, Ethan Sterling chips it off the boards. Trying to find it now is Keaton Legacy. Legacy trying to get around the defender, along with Riley Brandt. Brandt takes it from behind the net, looking to set up Jackman at the front. Brandt with the play down low. Trying to skate it away through center out of his own end. Taken aside there by Riley Brandt. Brandt lets one go across the ice. Stopped there by Keelan. And he sees a loose puck sitting out in front. And instead of taking the chances, he'll pounce on it for another face-off. Tipped in on that stop there off the draw by Keelan. All of the scoring came in both periods. Kingston scored the only goal of the first on a power play, and then the Toros let loose on some power plays of their own in the second period. They converted on 2 of them and also scored 2 even strength, which has them at a 4-1 lead. Brandt looking for more. That shot was hard on the net and steered off with the glove of Keelan. Trying to chip it around the boards off the wall. Hard out, past his zone, and Nolan Lee will pick it up in his own end. He didn't have the puck with him to start, now gets it. Lee pass up there for Arda. Brought in now by Erskine, who loses control of it. Arda trying to get through to the front of the net. Nice move, walks in. He's got plenty of time this time. He's not going to get beat by the buzzer, but he is going to be beat by Kalen, who comes up with a big save. Toros keep it in their own end. Back to the line there for Bishop. Bishop down low. Looks like a power play. Toros moving it around well. Finally chipped away by Finn. Finn tried to get away, but Bishop is able to control him and knock him off the puck. In comes Keaton Arda again. He's had a couple of opportunities. One more coming in. That one will be a right pad save there by Kalen. Back to the line for Dobbs. Dobbs tried to send one to the front of the net. Stolen aside by Kingston, and they'll move it in. Trying to bring it up there was Erskine. Erskine trying to get through Dobbs, and Dobbs was having none of that. Sets up Adam Baker, who tries to get through. Here comes Smith with the puck. Smith was swept away from it by Zane Dwyer, and then him and Dobbs get it over the puck. Dwyer fires it around the boards. That'll go past Groenewegen, and now Groenewegen gets it back again, and Groenewegen dumps it deep. From behind the net, Alvarez fires it around, kept in here from the line. Chipping it away now for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs trying to send one to the net. That'll go wide. Put back in behind the goal. He gets followed in behind the net, where he gets taken off his feet, and away comes Groenewegen. Dobbs slow to get back to his feet, but he's up, and the Toros will pick it up there in the corner. That is Luke Boyce trying to get away. Alvarez is going to do his best to try and keep it in. Zane Dwyer trying to stick to his man there against Groenewegen. Over here to the other side now. Kingston's going to bring that in, and it's going to be Bucknell sending one to the net. And it's an easy save there by Parker Shaw. Now Shaw will take the offensive draw here versus Legacy. And it's an opportunity to try and get that puck out. Duggan does a good job at the line. Held it in. Shaw now trying to do the job down low. Taken aside there by the Toros as they move it up there for Keaton Legacy, and it's offside. Kingston goes to the box. It's Shaw that went to the box. I think it was for moving the puck with his hand. I don't know. That's the symbol that I saw the referee give. Jackman sending one to the net. Tip wide. Brandt gets it from behind the goal. Riley Brandt spinning away from the checker with Legacy. Setting up Jackman. Down low again for Riley Brandt. Off the wall now again for Jackman. Ethan Jackman to the side. Picked up there by Legacy. Back to the line for Cooper McCaslin. Now over there to the other side. Toros moving it around well, trying to send one to the net. Picked up here by Jackman again, who tried to dump it deep. Fired around. Cooper McCaslin can't keep it in at the line. Back up the other way they come at it. And it's going to be taken off the stick on a nice defensive play by McCaslin, who came back hard to sweep it away from him. Now Cooper McCaslin leads it back in for Legacy. Hard shot. Blocker saved there by Kalen and fired around. Nice play by Arda. Was able to keep that puck in. Didn't look like he knew where it was, but it hit him and was able to keep it in, and it's going to be another penalty coming up here to Kingston, I believe, so it'll be a two-man advantage for the Toros to work with. And the face-off to start this two-man advantage is off to the right of Kaelin. Back to the line. Kept in just there by Zane Dwyer, who's able to regroup it. Hudson Bishop walks in. Can't shoot it. Sets it to the other side. Toros moving it around well. Now it's an opportunity over there for Blake DeBow. DeBow drops it back there for Hudson Bishop. Bishop a shot wide. Caroms off the back end boards. Toros pick it up there again with Cadicolo trying to get it around. That gets fired past his man Bishop and away at center. Hudson Bishop brings it in and it's offside as just in over the line was Adam Cadicolo, or Luke Boyd, sorry. Face off one there by the Toros at the Kingston line. Riley Brandt brings it in. Brandt's going to drop it back there for Jackman. Sets it to the other side. Toros moving around well. Shot! That gets blocked on the way through. There's Jackman again. Down low again for Riley Brandt. From behind the goal, they try and find Legacy. Brandt spins away from him. Brandt still with that puck. Drops it back to the line now for Keaton Arda. Arda back to the line for McCaslin. McCaslin lets one go. That one will get stopped by Kaelin out in front. Face off to be taken off to the right of the Kingston end. Flat in, they score! Out in front of the net as they went through the 5-0 this time of Kaelin. And you can tack another power play goal onto the stats for the Toros here in the game. That's their third one to lead them to a 5-1 lead.
Let out the beast, feel the power increase. I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast, feel the power increase. Come on, I play for keeps, ain't nobody stopping me. Let out the beast.
Face off here from center. Trying to get it on the other side. Scooped up there by Owen Dobbs to try and bring it in. Ethan Sterling with a lead pass. Trying to get it there. Kingston knock it down. Bring it back in the zone. Scooped up there by Cooper McCaslin. McCaslin from his own end. Sees pressure on. Gets it over there to try and get it out there for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs through center to try and bring it in the zone. He's able to chip it deep back in behind the net. Owen Dobbs doing the job down low. Trying to set it up in front. And now Adam Baker picks it up to try and send one to the goal. Baker's able to get Dobbs down low. Trying to walk it in front for a one-time over the stick there of Boys. McCaslin's able to hold it in. Strong backhand here into the corner. Scooped up there by Goff, who tries to fire it around. Toros pick it off, send one to the net. This one gets scooped up by Kaelin and then frozen up. Toros have that puck there in the corner to try and spin it around there for Keaton Legacy. 4 minutes left to go here in the third period. The Toros look like they're in complete control to leave Kingston at the Vista Center with 4 points over the weekend. And it might be able to climb them past a couple of teams in the standings. Zane Dwyer fires it deep into the corner. From behind the net, Legacy's trying to try and control it. Legacy wrap around. Couple whacks away at it. Kaelin is able to stay up against the post to keep it out. Face off here from center. Trying to jam it in there from the side as Adam Cadicolo gets stopped there at the front. They're still trying to find it, and it's going to go in wide of the net. From the side, the Toros try and drop it off. It'll be skated up through center and brought in here by Kingston. Trying to get it here on the other side against Duggan. Kicking aside there by the Toros, and they'll clear it away. Trying to find a lane. Nice play to get away from the defender as Cadicolo's got control of the puck. Sending one to the front of the goal. Legacy's going to try and fire one. That'll get stopped. It stays there in the crease area, and Kaelin somehow is able to keep that one out. Face off one by the Toros. Taken back behind the net. They try and jam it out in front as Riley Brandt. Coming around the other side now. Hudson Bishop keeps it in. Bishop tried to take the shot. It gets chipped away from him. Back up the other way. Comes Kingston with a pass here to the other side. looking to set it up in front. Stolen aside there by Kingston. They're looking to take the shot to the net. Taken aside again there by Keaton Arda. Arda trying to bring it into the front of the net. Takes the shot. Blocker saved there. And away it comes out through center. Taken down there by Ethan Jackman. Picked up here by Nolan Lee. Arda trying to get around the defender to start things. 2:10 left to go here in the game. Nolan Lee is able to hold that puck in to set up an opportunity for Riley Brandt, who can't send one to the front of the net. Jackman tried to control that puck there in the left corner. Taken aside there by Kingston as they try and get it out. And it'll come away at center. Nolan Lee to the other side for Bishop. Hudson Bishop's lead pass there for Arda to try and get through the defender. That was in the referee's skates there on the other side. Stolen aside by Keaton Arda, who tries to bring it in. Arda tried to split through, couldn't do it. And now it's going to be a penalty to Kingston. Looks like that's Goff who went to the box for tripping in behind the net. And an opportunity now to steal that one away. They'll find a lane and send it out through center. Knocked down there by Ethan Sterling, who dumps it back in. Baker cutting to the net. Shot. This one with a nice catch there by Kalen as he covers it up. Face off here. It's just off to the right of the goal as we approach the last minute of play. That comes out past Sterling down the ice. McCaslin will pick it up in his own end as he just skates it back there, kills off more time, gets it up there for Owen Dog. From the zone, it's going to be an opportunity now for Luke Boyes to cut in. Boyes sends one to the net that goes wide. Last minute of play, 50 seconds left. That goes down the ice. Will kill off more penalty time on the penalty to Goff. From behind the net, it'll be Parker Shaw leaving it there. From behind the goal, a lead pass to be knocked down there by Ethan Sterling. From their own end on the backhand, they try and get it in. Got knocked down there and brought in by Roat. Sorry, Duggan. Duggan after the puck, trying to keep it in. 20 seconds left to go on the clock, and McCaslin will keep it back there in his own end. Sees the pressure on, so he moves it away. Legacy trying to get through to the front of the net. He brings it into the zone. Can't get around that last line of defense. And that is going to do it for the game as the Toros are able to dig themselves out of a 1-0 hole after the first. Their power play came to life in the second period, which made it 4-1. And then they were able to get one more in the third to tack off this back-to-back victories in Kingston. So hopefully they can take this as a little bit of momentum going into their Hamilton tournament next weekend. Thank you for joining us all weekend. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting with the video done by Bar Down Style, where you can see the game on YouTube.